Before you accept a guaranteed offer, watch this video. This is a 3-step plan of what I would do if I was in that situation. My name's Travis Anderson. I'm your local real estate expert. Let's get started. The first step in the process is to clean and declutter the home. So what I would do if it were my own home is I would deep clean everything where you could literally be putting off of the floor, and then I would declutter everything and I would very lightly stage. I would have my living room furniture in place with 1 or 2 items on any surface. My dining room, my kitchen would be all intact with 1 or 2 items on any surface, and the same would hold true for all of the bedrooms. Anything that I packed up, I would just store in the garage. It's no big deal. I know that people know that I'm moving, so the stuff would just be packed in the garage. The second thing that I would do is I would do a really solid market evaluation. What's the price condition of my home in the open market? In its current condition, I'm not gonna do any work. I'm just cleaning and decluttering. What's the value of that home? And let's assume for a second that it's $450,000, because I'm gonna price it about 10% below what we deem the actual value of the home is. Now, what's that gonna do? That second step, that's going to provide excessive demand on your home. Anyone who's in the market up to $450,000 is gonna recognize that home's for sale. They're also gonna recognize that it's probably under market price. They're going to make the assumption that it needs a little bit of work, but they don't yet know what type of work that is until they come see it. But the demand is gonna go through the roof on that property. And then the third thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit back and wait. And I'm just going to accept the best offer, right? Because that is what's going to happen. That home, instead of selling it on the guaranteed offer, where you're selling it for 30% or 40% below market value, so that that investor can cover their costs to purchase, sell, repair, and hold, plus their profit, instead of having all of those costs associated with your sale, you're now just assuming one extra cost, and that's the cost of selling. But because of the demand, the excessive demand, the market's going to determine that final sales price, and all you have to do is wait, and those offers are going to come in. So if I were in that situation, that's what I would do. If you've got questions about this or curious about your home's value, curious if you need to do work on your home in order to make it sell, do me a favor, shoot me a text, give me a call, hit me up in the comments section. And as always, all my best to you and yours.